Hey guys, B2 here, and wanted to take a look at some clicker heroes and show the progress that we've made so far. So let's take a look at the members, and right now we've got a couple guys at 12K, we've got a couple guys in the 5K range, and we've got all the way down to where we got our new guy 264 there, the Nightmare. He asked, and we just happen to have an open spot. So we do have one spot open right now, though. However, it's going to be reserved for a guy that we've been trying to recruit for a while. But do check again from time to time and request. Like, I have no problem adding new people in, but we only have 10 spots, and so we have to wait until people go inactive, and it's usually one or two people a week will pop inactive, and we'll replace them. And we've even brought people back who were in the guild before or the clan and brought them back in. So anyway, what I judge as activity is here on this screen, and I look and I see who's been active. So today so far, the 4 of us have been active. And we got 8 more hours until the boss resets. So if I look at yesterday, you can tell that we're a pretty active clan all around. Now, anybody after Malbec's really not doing a lot of damage to the Immortal, and that's what our goal is. If I know you're active on here, then I know that you're collecting the heroes that we've got. And so you can see I collected 8.6 million hero souls just from yesterday's battle alone, and that was just after doing 56 million damage. So what we're looking for is to start shortening the gap between us and Malbec so that we can help Malbec. Well, after we get to level 100 and we get up to like 105, he's got to start doing resets on crystals every day, and it gets expensive for him to beat it. So we'll start a new clan, and then we'll go back to see, today we're on level 89. We'll go to about 105-ish, 110-ish, and then we'll reset back to level 70, and we'll do it all over again. Now, it doesn't make a difference. He's getting a ton of hero souls, and of course, I'm getting 8.6 million. So I've got the question: how do you do immortal damage? How do you raise immortal damage? And it's really easy. So if you look here in this menu, which is the 3rd tab over, you're going to see at the bottom the Hero Souls category. And you say, look, Hero Souls from Ascension. I've gotten 86,136,424 Hero Souls from Ascension. Does that number look a little bit familiar? The 86 million? I bet it should, because if you look, it's about the damage that I'm doing to the Immortal right here. So, having said that, like, ascending and gaining hero souls is the absolute key to raising your immortal damage. So that's why when you look at some of the member stuff up here, where's it at? Members, and you look at people who are lower level in here, this level doesn't matter. You can be level 30,000, but if you haven't ascended, you're not going to raise your immortal damage. And that's why Malbec's doing way more than Joseph's doing. So let's see, I think Joseph hit yesterday, and I can show you. I keep hitting today. Sorry, guys. Yeah, see, Joseph's down here at 14.4 billion, but Malbec's at 11.1 N, which is way, way, way up there. And the reason why is that Malbec is focused on ascensions and gaining immortal damage, and Joseph's gone for levels. And that's not wrong, and that's not the wrong way to do it. If you look at our levels here on the members, Joseph has out-leveled him by about 300 zones, but Malbec's the one carrying the hero souls damage. So that's what we look for when we talk about damage. And I will say this, that another great way to increase damage, if we look at here, is to use your cooldowns. So I'm going to use my cooldowns in a particular order, and then I'm going to go show you why I did that, okay? So Dark Ritual, that's one very, very important way to increase your DPS. If you're going for levels, make sure that you're doing your DPS or your Dark Ritual as much as possible. So you're going to energize, you're going to Dark Ritual, and see how it's a 2-hour cooldown? Then you're going to hit reload and shorten the time to half. So every hour you can gain 5% DPS overall. But see how it drops here? We went to 8.36, and the guy's going like super duper slow here. So after 60 seconds, it'll go idle again, and then bang, this DPS will pop up. So keep that in mind. We're at 8.36 on DPS. Now, the reason why the reload time is so short here, after we energize Dark Ritual reload, is because of Vaagur, the Ancient of Impatience. A minus 75% skill cooldown. So anything you hit up in here is going to have a 75% cooldown from Vaagur, and you could probably even get it more if you look for the particular relics. Right now, I don't have relics to do that with. I've got mine set for Primal Boss Chance, 4%, 4%, 4%, and 4%. So I got a 16% Primal Boss Chance, and where is he at? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, right here. So Atman, Ancient of Souls, you max him out at 25, plus 16%. I got a 41% chance of primal bosses, which means over in general, I'm going to collect more hero souls because I'll have a higher chance for a primal boss chance. So anyway, so 8.6 went to 1.4 on the 169 damage. So you can see how getting the Dark Ritual, now that didn't make it that high, the idle DPS came back in. So really what you need to do is check this out, do the Energize, and then check this out. And that's what I'll probably do in the next video, is time-lapse a couple of things and show how that damage just compounds every 5% on there. It makes a huge difference. So anyway, that is the video for today. I wanted to stress the importance of Immortal Damage over zone damage or zone levels, and then talk about Vaagur the Ancient. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Holla!